Harvard Business Review conducted a study with 20 individuals. All 20 of them had to perform a similar task, while 10 of them did it in complete isolation. The other 10 had to do it while being photographed. The study found that the later group of 10 people had their self-esteem, their moral and their performance plummet. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mriganko Datta and I am the soft skills trainer of Inspiria Knowledge Campus. Today we are going to talk about scopophobia, or the fear of camera. Scopophobia, or the fear of camera, is the fear of being watched. Whenever a human being sees themselves being watched by a different person or a person who's holding a camera, they become very conscious, because somebody rightly said that the presence of a camera or a photograph shows us or lets us focus on the difference between our true self and our idealized self. Because hey ladies and gentlemen, the moment the camera comes on and we know that somebody is going to take a picture or somebody is recording us, we always make sure that we look in a certain manner. We dust our clothes and we fix everything, we fix our hair, and I've seen people going to the extent of being photographed from only one side of their body because they feel that that profile is better looking. Now this fear, ladies and gentlemen, comes from being self-conscious, having self-doubt, having inhibitions like, do I look okay? Are my clothes alright? Is my hair doing fine? These are the inhibitions that causes this fear. Now it becomes very important to overcome these fear, because if you can overcome this fear of the camera, then you will see immense growth on yourself, both professionally as well as personally. You will see that giving presentations, talking in group discussions, interviews, and even public speaking for that matter will become easier for you. Now, there are these 5 tips that you can keep in mind in order to become more camera friendly. Tip number 1. Encourage self-reflection. Introspect and try to figure out what are the problems that you have with yourself, and then work on those problems, and always have a positive attitude. Tip number 2. Work in a safe environment, an environment which helps you practice. So close yourself in a room, place your camera in front of you and record yourself over and over again. Every time that you see the camera, make sure that you make a constant effort to look into the camera lens. And then when you like what you see, you take that to step number 3. Encourage feedback. Take the video to your colleagues, to your peers, to your friends, to your family, and show it to them, and take feedback from them as to what do they think about it. If they give you a positive feedback, then hey, you're doing it good. Tip number 4. Use visualization and positive affirmations. Visualize how is it that you want yourself to be in front of the camera, and use that. You can close your eyes and think about it, and then try to replicate the same in front of the camera. In order to know more about visualization techniques and how it helps you, you can click on this link where in my previous video I spoke about how visualization is important. And finally, practice relaxation. Because the moment you come in front of the camera, you become very conscious about how you're going to present yourself. Because you know that whether it is a photograph or a video, it has the possibility of being shown to many people. So, the anxiety that you have of coming in front of the camera, subside them through mindfulness techniques. Relax, breathe, have a sip of water if required. And then finally, when you come up in front of the camera, be yourself. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the truth is that when you come in front of the camera, your viewer, your audience can easily figure out whether you are trying to portray a different version of yourself or whether you are being your true self. Now finally, I would like to talk about the benefits of getting rid of this fear. If you are able to get rid of this fear, it helps you grow both professionally and personally. It may also open avenues for you professionally. Because as you know that in today's world, ladies and gentlemen, the camera has become the best friend of many creators. And the social media is now the new mass media. So if you want to put yourself out there and if you want your voice to be heard by millions of people, you need to make this little device, the one that I'm looking at right now, your best friend. That's all from my end today, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you around in the next video.